Hey everyone, welcome to Louis Like Wrestling Podcast. I'm Jared. I'm here with Justin.
Hey,
Joe.
Yo.
hey everybody.
Nothing really exciting.
Yeah, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam was I will say for me, I don't really watch WWE product.
There's
but,
no fucking crowd.
And
I'll see some of those pictures.
Yeah.
I get it. They did it that way. It's not that they
But-
didn't sell. They only set it up for that. That's how they wanted it.
If you block off hard cam, fine. But you mean to
That
tell
was
me,
the whole thing.
Yeah,
though.
you couldn't put
That's-
people up top.
That's a lot of fucking hard cams.
That could have been how many more tickets?
No, I don't think they wanted to. That they set it up to sell. Like their setup almost sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's how it looks on camera.
yeah.
They want the hard cam full.
But like I saw somebody who was on like the opposite hard cam side taking a video of Becky Lynch's entrance, and it looks like she's playing to like
It's an indie show.
yeah, exactly.
They want the center around the ring full.
Yeah. It looked good on camera. So
I thought it was a good show. It wasn't
yeah,
terrible.
it was. I will say for not watching WWE religiously, it got me a little hopeful.
Huge returns for
Yeah, Dakota Kai, Bailey is the big one, and Io
Sky. Used to be Io Shirai.
no Io Sky.
now Io Sky. Yeah.
So she got released too with Dakota and that
No.
whole big group.
No,
No.
Io was actually looking to leave soon though.
She was just in NXT doing nothing. Or?
Meltzer just reported that Io has 1 foot out the door. Well, that foot was
That's why I don't listen to Meltzer.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Dakota had been released.
Yeah,
Dakota
Dakota got
released,
released. Yes.
Yeah. And surprised he never showed up anywhere.
Oh, God.
Jesus
What
fucking
the hell
Christ!
is with you guys?
Mine explodes
But I
everywhere. You're
I
slipping shit.
haven't seen EO in NXT. Was she hurt or is she just in the back?
Oh, they just
I don't
don't
know, they
really
just
do
don't use her.
anything.
Nothing to do with her.
Yeah. Triple H has been in charge for
Week and a half?
a week and a half, 2
2 weeks,
weeks as
something
of today,
Yeah.
or today.
Yeah, it was Friday. So yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
SummerSlam was good, I thought.
And so far since Triple H has been
No,
in charge,
Triple H was not in charge. Triple
it
H
was
got
Monday,
it was it wasn't the
So-
day Vince retired 2 weeks ago.
a week and a half.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think Raw was his.
but since Triple H took control of creative,
SmackDown
we've
was his.
seen an increase of viewership. The product seems a lot better in terms of not as many skits.
We had some real there was no, but we had so all of Raw pretty much focused on the US title tournament. Well, it's not really a tournament, I guess you would call it. It's kind of a tournament. I don't know.
Eh,
But
two triple threats.
two triple threats and then a singles match.
yeah.
What,
And,
AJ Miz
and then they kind of focused on the girls' storyline, the Bianca with Bailey, Io, Dakota, Alexa, and Asuka seem to be on Bianca's side. I assume they're probably a placeholder until they can bring in Sasha
and Naomi.
and Naomi.
Rumor is they negotiated. I don't know.
It was supposed to be Becky, but she's hurt, legit hurt.
Yeah.
We saw the picture, man. That
Dislocated her
thing's-
shoulder.
I think it's
That
gross.
was gruesome.
Yeah.
Where did it happen in the match? Anybody
I'm not
know,
sure.
or-
I only saw the picture. I didn't see a video of it happening.
At some point, though, she popped it back in.
That's what you do, man. That's
The
what I
fact
did.
that she continued to match with that, none but respect for that.
But Triple H is getting views on the product, which is something, a lot of people. Vince.
Everything I've seen too, they say with Triple H being in charge, like the morale is like really up around there now too.
Yeah. I can
Maybe for
imagine,
some people.
yeah.
Brock Lesnar supposedly walked out. We don't know if it happened. Obviously, we don't know anything.
But he worked SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So
So after SummerSlam, now he's gonna go home.
I don't know. He
We don't
seemed
know.
really happy at SummerSlam.
he was, so after the cameras went off, he was just sitting in the ring.
We know what it's like. We've seen what it's like when Brock doesn't want to do the job, doesn't want to work, doesn't want to do shit. We saw WrestleMania 20, 21.
Oh, with Goldberg.
Yeah,
What was his
Goldberg.
last
Was
match,
that
yeah.
20?
20.
Yeah, Austin was a ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Him
saw
and
how that
Goldberg
went.
Both didn't
They
give
didn't give a shit. So Brock put in the work. So someone either it's false or someone got through to him. Something happened because it looked great.
I will say that was a great last man standing match.
Somebody
I mean, picked
I saw
up
a
the ring
picture.
with a tractor.
I saw a picture of like him as like Brock's head on Nelson from Simpsons, and Moxley was on somebody else's head. He's like, and it's like him going, smacking him and saying like, "That's how you do a hardcore match" or whatever. I mean, it's true. I get that they bleed all the time in AEW, but like, it's just spot after spot after spot after spot with a weapon.
Yeah.
Versus this thing was just two guys beating the shit out of each other, knocking each other around, just
with a tractor.
the fucking
as it should be, because this is like their 10th match. So
Although,
they're supposed to be heated.
I'm glad there weren't that many people there, because
not being able to see.
If you paid for a front row ticket and you sat behind a fucking tractor during the whole last man standing match,
and then the ring
I would be pissed.
Couldn't see that corner where the ring lifted up.
I will say I wasn't really excited for that match, but after seeing it, I was like, "Wow, that was."
I kind of was.
I think the highlight of the match was Roman catching that microphone.
That was great.
Cool
that
shit.
was great.
Toss the microphone, just boom, just.
After this,
Mr.
though,
Perfect level shit.
After this, though, do we need another Roman Brock match?
No, we get Roman and fucking Drew McIntyre. Who gives a shit?
Which we've seen before as well.
Yeah, I get that it's over there. It's where Scotland, Ireland. It's not in Scotland. Is it in Scotland?
No, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Clash of the
I think it's Cardiff, Wales. I thought.
Wales.
Wales,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's still home turf for
it's
Drew.
UK. That's why they had it was going to be either McIntyre or Sheamus. It's still UK.
Yeah.
But they need to switch it up. The same matches, same opponents for Roman. I don't know.
We've had it about for 2 years. Who do you have left to wrestle?
I have a good feeling.
And in those 2 years, he's wrestled 4 people.
I have a good feeling about the US title, where it's going.
Ciampa.
I hope Ciampa gets it, but I hope it's not clean. Because I want him to be, this is my next guy, and Miz is the mouth. Miz doesn't need to fucking work every week. Same shit we said about Edge, though. Like, Edge doesn't need to fucking work, but he was working. You know, Miz could do the same thing with Ciampa. This is my guy. And he helps him do this dirty shit. And then at WrestleMania, finally somebody gets his comeuppance or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully they don't keep going Logan Paul Miz. We did it. We're done. Storyline's over. Continue on somewhere else.
Logan Paul looked impressive.
Yep. Everybody's saying better than Dominic. And I agree, but it's like, come on, give the kid a break.
Until Dominic does his own thing.
Dominic is on the road working every night. Logan Paul gets to go home and rest.
And we're comparing Logan Paul to other celebrities. Dominic is compared to other workers.
Yeah.
Especially his dad.
And he's, and being a lucha kid, even though he's not Mexican, he's of Mexican descent. He is not from Mexico. There's a difference. But same thing as Ray. Ray is not from Mexico. No, he's from San Diego.
I feel like Dominic is just trying to be Rey Mysterio. And
he's trying to be Eddie.
Huh.
His real dad.
Yeah.
And that's where it's getting kind of
God, I hope they don't go with a stupid storyline where he's like, "This is my real father."
Chavo
go to fucking New Japan and be Black Tiger then.
See what happens. Tried to cash it in and he didn't.
He never actually officially cashed it in.
You know why? Because the ref has to ask 10 times.
Yeah.
Didn't he hand the ref the briefcase?
And the ref like, are you sure? Are you sure?
The
Are
ref
you sure?
has to take it and then make the announcement to the ring announcer that it is now a triple threat.
Why do they need to ask 10 times? Like,
maybe they were stalling because Brock was supposed to get up earlier or something.
Maybe he has to. Yeah, probably. That's probably exactly what it is.
Brock missed his cue.
Yeah.
So our topic.
Well, AEW recently announced that they are finally, even though it's been rumored for like a year and a half, because they had so many of these since like the start of AEW, finally a trios belt. I went home
and somebody said they look a lot like the WCW tag. Like, like in terms of like presentation.
I don't know. I didn't see the belt, so I don't know.
Well, you said they were on the announce table when you got home.
I didn't see them.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was told they were on the announce table. I did not see them physically.
They announced a tournament as well. We don't know who's in that tournament yet. But that is the belt.
Okay, they're just round. That's why. That's like the WCW tag belts were round.
Yeah.
They kind of. I get it. They kind of do.
Well, two teams you could probably guess for that would be House of Black and Death Triangle are probably going to be in it.
Well, it looks like the main storyline is going to be UE and
Bucks.
And Bucks with Paige.
So yeah, Adam Cole and Fish and O'Reilly turned on the Bucks. on
Adam Cole came out. Adam Cole.
AEW
fucking-
Dynamite.
God, this is the problem.
Adam,
guys in.
Page
Adam.
came out, so we're still sticking with the same guys feuding.
So I thought Hangman wasn't associated with them anymore.
He is now. He came out.
You gotta
with
watch
a red fight.
BTE.
I did
They
not watch
wanted to
BTE.
send a text. Well, that
So Page turned
couple weeks
heel
ago.
or the Bucks turned face?
Bucks turned face because Cole. Well, nobody turned, but Cole and them attacked the Bucks.
Yeah, technically Bucks are not face, but
And
they got
kicked
attacked.
him out of
Yeah.
whatever elite, whatever they were
All,
called.
unlimited elite.
Undisputed elite.
Undisputed
Elite.
So
So
with
now they're Paragon again.
Are they setting up for Kenny to come back and like?
Kenny is rumored to be healthy and expected to come back soon. All Out is September, so
7th,
some
6th?
middle of September, I think.
5th, something like that. No, not the middle, the beginning.
But
It's Labor Day weekend.
with the trio titles, we could see. I mean, rumor was that they were waiting for Kenny to get healthy because of Kenny and the Bucks. But if they're doing Adam Hangman Page and the Bucks, that I don't know. We might see a return at All Out. We might see a return sooner with a tournament. Again, we don't know who was announced yet. I believe on Dynamite as well. Acclaimed and the Ass Boys in a dumpster match.
Yeah, I saw some of it. It was pretty cool.
Same finish as Outlaws and
Chainsaw Charlie and
yeah.
Cactus. Shout out to friend of the show, Wes, who was at
Yep,
that
Wes
show.
was at the show.
his first AEW show,
Yeah,
and he got a dumpster match.
I hope he enjoyed it.
So with the announcement of the trios titles in AEW, we came up with this topic. For
Some of our favorite
today.
trios of all time. I even made some thrown together trios
So did I.
that should have been trios.
And
I even came up with really good names for all of them too.
nice actual trio, so not DX or Evolution because they're groups of 4 or 5. I mean, like 3.
I mean, I have groups, but I'll elaborate who I mean.
I mean, we'll just get like we'll throw the first one out because it's going to be on everybody's. It's not technically on my list, but that's because I knew it would be on everybody else's. The Shield. Shield is 3 guys. They are
Yes.
not a stable. They were 3 guys. They were
Yeah.
trios
Number one
versus
on my-
DX.
They're on my list.
They should be
versus
everyone.
DX, who was, subbed in members and all of this shit. Like, or I don't know if this is on anybody's list, and I think this should be excluded because technically there were 4 of them. Legacy. Anybody put Legacy?
I got Legacy on my list.
But
That was true. They
they had
had
Manu.
Manu. yeah.
Manu.
But they were spent more time as a 3. Like when you think of Legacy, you don't really think of Manu. You forget he was even there.
I remember.
But I have them. I have Legacy. I have Cody on my list twice.
Oh, Toxic Wasteland
Cosmic
or whatever.
Wasteland,
Cosmic
yeah.
Wasteland.
So
I did not.
Star Destiny Ascension.
I say he'll probably be the most out there. So
It's not
if you
totally true.
if you guys want to start, go ahead.
I've hung out recreationally with one person on my list.
All right, Joe, get one on your list besides the Shield.
Jerking that. That's all I think of. I don't know.
Go ahead, Joe.
What's that? Oh, my first one?
Yeah.
Sure.
I had the Machines.
Was that a trios?
Yeah, it was Big Machine,
Giant machine.
Super Machine, and Giant Machine.
Oh, okay.
That was Andre, Blackjack Mulligan, and Demolition Axe.
Billy.
And
D.
Andre. Yeah.
Before he was there.
I remember that from back in the day. I was like, oh, all right. That was the first one I thought of when you
Yeah,
said
like,
about
Were
doing
they a
it.
trios though, or did they just sub in different members? Like, for instance, like Skyscrapers were never a trios, but it was Mean Mark and Danny Davis.
Danny Spivey.
Dan Spivey.
What?
Jesus Christ.
They didn't wrestle trios all the time, but they did wrestle some trios matches here and there. So
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what
That's
the criteria
I really
technically
don't know what the
was,
fuck it
you know.
was. I
Yeah,
know
like-
what it was, but I don't really
Like
know much about it.
Hogan subbed in for one match.
Yeah, right.
You know, that people like that would sub in for one match.
Yeah. For that, we should have fucking. I didn't add Vianos. 32 of them.
Oh yeah, the Polanos, yeah.
Everybody gets a Viano mask.
So I'll take one of mine. And the next,
Sure.
the next most obvious after the Shield is New Day.
I didn't put them on
Yeah, I
mine.
have them on my
I
list.
figured they're on everyone's list. So
They're not on mine.
Jared.
I'll go with Mexicals.
I have Mexicals.
Oh,
What the
Um,
fuck is
I have
that?
the Mexicals too. They were actually second on my list.
Joe, is that you?
You guys hear me that I got out on you?
Yep, we're still good. We're still good. We're here.
yeah.
Okay.
You hear us? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
you
what?
lost.
Psychosis, Juventude,
And
Super crazy.
super crazy.
and then didn't one
Yeah.
got released for
Missouri, Psychosis.
somebody with a
and
water
Juventude.
pistol?
Something like that.
Was that Juventude, I think.
All right,
But
fine.
they
I'll
didn't
go with
last
my
as a
first.
trio song because Psychosis getting
No,
arrested
they were there for a while.
for a little
Yeah,
bit,
but I
but
don't
like,
think they
then
really
all of a
did
sudden they
anything
went down to
trio.
just the two.
They came out in their wand deers.
I'll start high. I'll start with like the best I got. Because this one's probably on other people's lists. Freebirds.
No, not on my list.
No?
No.
Oh, you only did WWE.
Yeah,
That's right.
so-
And you don't know who the fuck the Freebirds are.
I know who they are.
No, you don't. Who are they?
Do.
No, don't say it. Give me their names.
What did you say?
Freebirds.
P.S. Hayes.
Oh, the Freebirds. Yeah.
Terry Gordy. Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
I know.
Jesse's father.
I know the Freebirds. I don't know who they are.
And Buddy Roberts.
Buddy Roberts, yeah.
I did not count Garvin.
Because when he joined, they were just two. It was
Yeah. So, well, the
No, they
original
were all
Freebirds
Freebirds,
were
though.
Buddy
Yeah.
Rogers, Jimmy Garvin, and Michael Hayes.
No, Jimmy Garvin was in with Bad Street. So when they were a trios, they were actually the WCW 6-man tag champions.
Wow.
There was a WCW 6-man tag title for a very short time.
Yeah,
And
because one of them that's on my list is the Von Erichs. That's who they used to fight for him.
No, that wouldn't have been WCW.
That'd have been world class.
And that would be the
championship.
original Freebirds. No, this was in 89 to 90. Brian Pillman, Z-Man, and Dustin, I think, were one of the groups.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right.
Junkyard Dog was somebody's partner in there. Fuck. There's more. There's other weird. It's all weird groups.
All thrown together.
Yeah.
You got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Now that you say that, now I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, Freebirds. I think are two of them passed away? I know Gordy is, but
No,
is
Buddy
Rob-
Roberts still
Oh,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad Street Atlanta, GA.
All right, Joe.
Do.
How about another classic one? Demolition,
I have Demolition on my list.
Axe Smash, and Crush.
Not on my list.
You're a Crush fan.
I'm more of a Crush
Kona.
with LOD fan because it happened at house shows. Yep, Road Warrior Crush. He was. I'm afraid to open this beer.
And you're more Kona. You like Kona?
I do
Crush.
like Kona Crush. Yes.
I have probably the most current one. I have Bloodline.
I had Roman and Usos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bloodline.
I'll go with Blackpool Combat Club. I'll go
Is
with
that a trios?
it's a group, but I'll go with Moxley as
They had
the world.
6-man tag matches?
It's Mox, Bryan, and Yuta. It is only three, isn't it?
No.
Because
Did
Regal's
Claudio?
Claudio,
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot about
Yeah.
him.
So as Mox as the world champ, I'll go with the other three. I think they.
And Regal as a manager.
Yeah, I have Regal on my list at
That's
some
not
point.
trios. It's not trios.
It's three people.
No, that's not. So?
What?
Shawn Michaels, Ahmed Johnson, and Razor Ramon were on a fucking team once. Are they had trios?
Well, if you're making up ones, he can make up one, I guess.
Yeah, but mine are funny.
We
Like,
didn't have any guidelines for this.
Yeah.
I mean, trios. What more do
All
you
right,
need?
fine. I'm
All
gonna
right,
give you.
well,
I'm
I
gonna
made a
give you-
trio.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one of my made up ones then. All right, I call them the plus ones
Oh, this ought to be good.
because every picture they sign at a meet and greet is gonna have someone else in it. Virgil, Marty Jannetty,
Yeah.
and this guy can't sign photos anymore, but Jim the Anvil Neidhart. But none of them are signing solo pictures.
No, not really.
Come on, that's funny.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
No, he had solo pictures.
Yeah, but a lot of his had Alberto. in it.
Yeah.
That's good. Those are like the other guys.
Yeah, that was like another game I was gonna say, but yeah, the plus ones I thought was funny.
It's good.
I'm afraid to open this. All right, fuck it. We're
Joe?
going for it. We're going for it.
This one, they teamed up a lot. They didn't really have a name, but I call them the Dog Pound, and that was the British Bulldogs and JYD. They used to feud with the Hart Foundation and Danny Davis.
I didn't know that at all. It's a good name.
The fuck
That sounds
is
like a
up with-
made up one. Like it sounds like something I would have made up.
What's up with your PBR?
Yeah, I just I
think they were
thought
like,
about it. They're all dog. They're like, oh, the Dog Pound.
I think my fridge is too cold.
You say you took my legacy, so I'll take Undisputed Era.
I have Era. Yeah.
Before Roderick Strong joined, it was a trio.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Era or Paragon.
Paragon.
Before Roddy joined, it was a trio.
I'll go with House of Black.
Boo. Y'all are boring.
I'll get to the fun ones later. Don't worry. I'm getting all the.
I avoided AEW because they're gonna have their own trios.
So did I. Oh, a single
I avoided
AEW.
AEW. Yeah, I went
Look,
WWE.
I'm doing the boring ones now.
All right,
I'll
I'll hit it. I know you're all waiting for it. Young Dragons.
Oh my God.
The Young Dragons, nice. I like them.
Jamie Noble and who?
Uh,
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Fucking Jimmy Wayne. Yeah.
What?
Jamie Noble as Jamie San under a mask.
Yeah, he wore a mask. Yeah,
Same as Paul Diamond being, what was his name?
Sato or something.
Sato. No,
Kato.
Kato. Yeah. I was going to say Sato and Tanaka were the original.
Yeah,
Sato left, Tanaka stayed, and then Paul Diamond, Kato, which they were a team. What are they called? Bad Company?
yeah,
Yeah. In AWA?
yeah. They feuded with the Midnight Rockers.
Yeah.
Joe.
well, going off of Justin's, how about 3 count?
I had 3 count.
That's
Shannon Moore, Evan Courageous, and Shane Helms. Sugar Shane Helms.
Yeah, they were a boy band or whatever it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Evan Courageous?
I don't
They
nothing.
used to feud with the Young Dragons. That was
He's
like
the guy that didn't get signed and then did nothing.
Yeah, you don't even hear of him doing like meet and greets or nothing. He just dropped all the.
He might
face
be
of the earth.
dead.
I mean,
He might be dead. I don't know. You know what? I just thought of one, and technically, I guess they're not a trios, but like the guys, the fucking the bodybuilder, the Dime a Dozen guys that came at the end of WCW. What were they called? Stasiak.
oh yeah, Jindrak wasn't
Yeah,
it?
are they
Sean
natural
O'Hare.
born thrillers?
oh the Young Bloods.
No.
Natural Born Thrillers.
So-
Natural born
Oh
thrillers.
yeah. The
Who's the
Natural
actor?
Thrillers. Yeah.
Columbo and Mike Sanders and I'm missing one.
Jindrak.
Stasiak.
Yeah,
Ginger-
Jindrak, Sanders,
Sean O'Hare.
Columbo.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I remember that group.
Nothing.
Yeah, they were feuding with the Millionaires
He was
Club.
with TNA.
Oh,
Yeah, he was in TNA in the like Inception days. Yeah.
So it's like 4 the same guy.
Yeah, except for Mike Sanders. Mike Sanders was like he's not the super tall, spiky.
Was he like almost the manager mouthpiece? He was a little
Yeah,
guy.
but he wrestled.
Yeah, but
He was really good on the mic, though. Yeah.
I have a 3-man band.
There's
There's 2
Oh wow, nice. I forgot about them.
They're easy to forget about.
They forgot about themselves. Okay. I'll go with Punk and FTR.
That is not a fucking trio. They had one 6-man tag match.
Right. Look, we were told come up with trios. All right.
They had one 6-man tag
I
match.
said you could make some up, though. I said real
That's
or
not made up though. That's like the in between of made up and like real. Like yes, they really tagged together, but they just had a 6-man tag.
They're all Brett Marks.
Yeah, aren't all of them.
next.
The York Foundation.
Oh my goodness, Alexander
Thomas
York.
Rich, Terrence Taylor, and Richard Morton.
Managed by Terry Runnels, was Alexander York at the
He
time.
became, yeah.
See, I knew you guys wouldn't take WCW shit.
Didn't they have
Yeah, yeah, no, I remember them.
join that later?
No, he was just he was just managed by her first, I believe.
Oh.
He had nothing to do with the York Foundation. She was just his manager first.
Okay.
He's on here later too. Can you guess what his team was that he's on here for?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember.
It's not the $1 Million Corporation.
No.
Okay.
She changed everyone to like their given name, like that. It's Richard Morton, not Ricky Morton.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And
So there was
Thomas
Terry
Rich, yeah.
Taylor, not
It was Terrence
Yeah.
Taylor. Yeah. They didn't do it.
they were 6-man tag champs.
Gonna go with the Jersey Triad.
I had the Jersey Triad.
Nice.
DDP, who bet it in, and Bam Bam.
2 out of 3 of them are dead. Jeez. Bam Bam and Canyon.
Yeah.
I wish Canyon was out now because that's why he killed himself, because of being gay and not being accepted back then. But now it would be more accepted. He would have been more. It wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, I agree.
But back then it was.
It wasn't. I don't know. I guess.
I mean, before he said that, I guess
got into his own head.
The boys gave him shit about it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not going to change in front of this guy and use derogatory terms. And
that's crazy.
The same too, because he was mega talented.
But then you got JBL sticking his finger up people's butts and shit.
Or the Steiners sticking pencils in guys' butts.
Who's better than Canyon?
Everybody.
Lucha House Party.
Blech.
They're a trio.
They were a trio.
I didn't say they had to be good trios. I didn't say they had to be trios.
But fuck, man. They got the short end of the stick. Any lucha, no lucha guy can really make it in WWE. They just don't get it. Like they don't get it. They don't know how to present it. They could have been a lot better.
They bring him in and say, okay, now you have to learn our style.
Now you have to run around the building chasing a 24/7 title.
Instead of letting them be lucha and do what they do best, it's no. That don't work. You have to do the WWE version.
Yeah.
Brood, Edge and Christian.
To piggyback off
I
that,
had them on my list.
I have Brood 1 and Brood 2.
I like Edge and Christian better.
Brood 2 is just a gimmick. That was just to get Hardys over for a little bit of a feud.
I agree. I'm just saying, technically they were a trio. But I had.
Is that fine for a trio?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does the judge allow that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, then
That's
you're not
trio.
going to like the rest of my list.
Good. Great.
I came up with teams that I thought would be
or
great.
really Gangrel sort of the manager?
Probably.
I think they probably had some matches, but Gangrel wrestled.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So-
yeah. He still wrestles.
Yeah, at first Christian didn't wrestle much.
Yeah.
That's true. Then he won the cruiserweight his first match or something. Didn't he?
Hey, yo, you're dealing with the X Factor.
Hmm.
I got everything I ever wanted. Yeah,
X-Pac,
Oh, yeah.
just incredible.
and Albert.
Stephen Cover,
Hip-Hop
Albert.
Hippo.
No,
the Hip Hop Hippo.
Did you like Albert better?
they
or
had a
Ray
really.
Train?
they had a
Albert.
really- I like Tensai better than all of them. No, I like fucking Matt Bloom in New Japan.
I was gonna say Tensai, even though they
Giant
kind of ruined
Bernard
him.
over there. Giant Bernard.
Tensai was a Funkadactyl, don't forget, or a Funkasaurus.
No, Tensai started as a fucking destroying monster,
Yeah,
and then he started dancing.
and then he teamed with Brodus. And
When he went,
but
to,
he was still.
when he went to Japan, they love them big Americans.
Yeah, and then they
over
were
there.
like, "Hey, we need a Japanese guy." Well, that big white guy wrestled in Japan. Let's just fucking give him Japanese writing all over his face and call him
Hakushi.
Tensai. Jesus, so fucking stupid, but
Joe,
had the potential, man. Had the fucking
he beat
potential.
Cena.
He showed up. It was like, and it was so fast. It was like Tensai's coming. Tensai's here. It was like that night.
What hurt him is the fans chanting Albert.
Albert, yeah.
You shaved your back. Like
Yeah.
that just ruined him.
He's so
Well,
good.
How about
Garland.
ECW Triple Threat?
I have which one?
Well, see, that was the thing. When I looked it up,
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was two different versions of it. The
There's
first
multiple
version was Benoit, Guerrero, and Shane.
No, Benoit, Malenko, and Shane.
Benoit, Malenko, and okay, yeah. And then it was
The
what?
triple
In
threat.
WCW?
No, that was in ECW. The triple threat that evolved from ECW into WCW is Shane, Bam Bam, and Candido.
But in ECW, it was what? Shane, Chris Candido, and there was somebody else I could have sworn was Triple Threat in ECW.
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's who
that
I
was
was
short-
thinking of.
That
And
was
then when I
short
looked it up
lived.
and I seen that it was Malenko, Guerrero, and
Yeah.
Benoit,
Lance
I was like,
Storm
oh, wow,
was
I didn't
short-lived.
realize that.
Lance Storm was short lived because honestly, I think he was only in to break him and Candido into a feud. Like he was added and then quickly taken away through a feud. So he didn't fit. He wasn't cocky. He was just a wrestler. He doesn't fit anything.
Same as Malenko. He just wants to come out and wrestle.
Yeah, that's true.
Malenko was
Actually,
sort
yeah.
of, yeah. Iceman. I probably spelled this wrong. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I should let you say it. Santos Escobar's group. Legado
Los
del,
I don't even know what the fuck they're called.
What's La Familia or something?
Legado del Fantasmio or whatever.
Oh,
That's probably right.
Legata-
Yeah, I don't know what they were called to be honest.
Legado del Fantasio. Is
Del
that short?
Phantasmo. Or
Yeah, what he
So
said.
Phantasmo is on my list.
So it's
Well,
Santos Escobar, Raul
yeah.
Mendoza, and who's the other guy?
I don't know.
Who's the other guy,
I don't know
Joe?
Escobar. Are
Escobar.
they all? Do they still work there?
Are they still in NXT? I don't watch
Yeah,
NXT.
yeah, they're also there.
All
What's
of
the
them
other
are still
guy's
employed.
name?
I don't know all the time.
I
I don't
have-
watch NXT enough to
Meanwhile.
really.
Really wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really don't. I
Who
couldn't.
was someone?
I don't know.
Who was someone else? And
Sin Cara.
everyone was Cigar.
that
Un-Americans.
was good. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
Was it Christian
Christian
That was a,
Storm?
what do you mean? That was a
Christian
six,
Storm and
that was a
Taz.
trios.
Yeah. Christian
that?
Test
Christian Storm
and
and Test.
yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them.
But it's weird. They shouldn't have been the un-Americans. They were Canadians. Like they
Yeah.
didn't have to be anti-American. They could just pro Canadian.
Yeah. Well, if you're not from America, you're a foreign heel.
Yeah. All right. Varsity Club.
I
I thought about them.
knew that was going with Mike Rotundo.
Rotunda, Rick Steiner, and Murderer. Oh, Kevin Sullivan. Sorry.
They all wore the headgear.
Yeah.
Like,
And that
and,
was in
One
like
Dr. Death in there at one point too.
yeah. After Scott Steiner started working and Rick went to team with him, they brought in Dr. Death.
Okay, yeah. So
and Jim Ross's
I thought he
all-time.
was in there.
One of my all-time
And he brought
favorites.
him to WWE, and man, they got the shitty version of him, not the best version. Joe,
And I got how about Team Angle?
Yeah.
I had them.
I have that.
World's greatest tag team, Ken and Awesome. Kurt.
I can't remember if they ever tagged up. I knew
Probably.
Angle and then the other two were tagged. I
I'm
know the
sure on
three
like
of them.
SmackDowns and shit.
I'm sure. No, they did a couple 6-mans.
I have another current one, Judgment Day.
Oh god.
Which one?
Either one.
Are they a trios though? Because it doesn't count.
It's
They
just
can't-
Finn, Priest,
can't-
and Rhea.
they can't.
I mean, they are a trio. They just can't wrestle trio matches because they have a girl. But
I mean, they can. They just have to have
It's
another
just
girl.
WWE doesn't do that.
A girl
Then
or
you can't give him crap at that.
WWE.
girls can be in the midget.
Yes, exactly. It's equal.
I mean, technically they're a trio. But
Wyatt family.
Yeah.
I have the Wyatts.
Yeah.
Ray, Rowan, and Harper.
Yeah.
Not counting Braun.
Yeah, I had the
Or
Wyatt
Brian,
family
or-
too.
or-
Yeah.
Orton, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another trio. Just those three is another trio.
Original Wyatt.
Or
family.
Jameson's kid.
What?
Remember?
Oh.
Jameson's
Oh, yeah,
kid.
Braun.
It's yeah.
The 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Tag
Nicholas.
champ.
Who's got the whole? No, not that. No, that was a ref's kid.
Oh.
Do you remember who Jameson is from the fucking Bushwhackers?
Yeah, the nerdy guy with the glasses.
He hit me. He
Yeah,
hit
the
me.
broken
That
glasses.
guy. Yeah. His kid was the kid on like they had a cage match and remember lights went out and there was a kid who started singing.
Oh, the
He's
top of
got the
steps or whatever,
whole
yeah.
right. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize
That was
his kid.
Jameson's kid. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah,
realize
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
The three faces of fear. Before the Dungeon of Doom, there was the three faces of fear: Butcher, Kevin Sullivan, who's on here twice, and Avalanche, who's Earthquake or Mudslide, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Shark.
All right. well,
Before they were the alliance to destroy Hulkamania.
Joe.
I have the Nexus. I know technically it was a bigger group, but there was guys that did like 6-mans. I believe it was.
I think you can do the core.
McGillicuddy, the Tunga, and Skip Sheffield did a Ryback use a team
Who
together.
were the tag champs? It was Otunga and Gabriel.
No, Gabriel and Heath. I thought.
Gabriel and Heath,
I
but
know, yeah.
Otunga.
Gabriel and Heath.
Tunga and Cena had it. I think.
Yeah, Otunga and Cena technically
Within
had
the
it.
Nexus, I thought Otunga had it.
I think Otunga had it with.
No, Otunga had it when he was in Nexus. That was when, isn't that when
Yeah,
Cena,
Cena had to
to,
join.
like,
But I mean, as within the Nexus.
I
his
think him
partner.
and McGillicuddy might
Yeah.
have had it too.
Yeah.
I thought McGillicuddy came in later with Husky Harris. I don't think McGillicuddy wasn't in the original Nexus.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, it
Was
was
it
him,
McGillicuddy?
Husky Harris, Otunga.
No.
Michael
no.
Tarver. and all those?
No. Michael McGillicuddy or Curtis Axel was not in the original Nexus. He came in with Husky Harris after the second season. That was the Caval season. And he lost it to Caval. He lost NXT to Caval. And then him and Husky Harris joined Nexus after they split off into the core. Yes.
So the original Nexus
the original Nexus
that
is
ended
Barrett.
Raw.
Is Barrett.
Brian.
Before he got fired. I don't count Brian because that's he only did the invasion part. Skip Sheffield, Tarver.
So the original, I'll go through.
Michael Tarver. Yeah,
Michael Tarver,
who just
who
dropped off.
everybody just forgot about.
Yeah, really.
Darren Young,
and he looked cool. He had that cool mask thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
couldn't work.
Yeah.
So Tarver, Darren Young, David Otunga, Justin Gabriel.
Well, that's a who's who.
Heath Slater.
Yeah.
Ryback or
Skip Sheffield.
Wade.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, but
so that
technically
was season 1 of the game show.
Yeah. And then after
Nexus.
season 2 finished,
so then Brian left.
Yeah,
Brian got fired.
He got fired.
Yeah, Brian and who else left?
I think Skip Sheffield
Tarver.
got hurt.
Brian and Tarver left. Well, left.
Tarver
Nexus.
got released. Yeah,
and that's when they brought in McGillicuddy and stuff. That's right.
After the second season of NXT, yeah, and because he lost it to
Right.
Cavill.
Well, there's such a big group. It's hard to remember all.
And then the core, obviously, it's similar.
that was
That had like
Wade,
Ezekiel Jackson,
Wade,
right?
Ezekiel Jackson,
The last ECW champion.
Slater, and Gabriel. I think it was.
Shut up. No, he wasn't.
All right, Justin, are you done or?
Well,
Oh, I was
you
gonna
said
say.
Nexus. It's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I have The Way.
Are they a trio?
That is Gargano.
Candace and Austin Theory, they all wrestled.
And Indy Hartwell?
Was she in it officially, or was she
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
fringe? I didn't know she was
it.
in.
No, that's a stable. You broke your own rules.
I didn't think she was in. I thought she was like
No, she was in.
She was in, and then she started that Dexter.
The
yeah,
Dexter
so I thought
storyline.
she was sort of like not in. She was just like hanging around.
No, she was
Oh, well then, never mind. Well, I have another one then.
hypocrite.
I didn't count her because I didn't think she was in.
Yeah, remember they like dressed up together?
like
They
Just
all-
Incredible doesn't count as being part of the clique, even though he was hanging around.
that doesn't.
then.
That's not a TV thing.
You look so good to me. Billy Chuck and
is
Rico.
Rico. He was technically their manager.
He wrestled.
He wrestled, but not with them. Did he?
We got to do an episode.
Maybe he
of,
did
of
actually.
underrated wrestlers, man. I liked Rico.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot.
Rico.
Billy Chuck and Rico. That was. I mean, that whole thing with 3-minute warning.
I'll give you a pass. I think they did. I think he did team with them sometimes. But that's the same equivalent of Paul Ellering being with the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, I think in house shows and stuff they might have teamed up, but I don't know if on TV they did. I don't remember. I liked Rico.
Okay, I have the team called At Least You Tried.
Oh, okay.
Phantasmo? Was that his fucking name?
Fantasio, the magician.
Yeah, the magician.
wrestled one match. Yeah.
Furface?
I don't know who Furface is.
Brutus, when he came back, his first trial back as he was dressed up like an Indian, Native American, indigenous people, whatever you want to call it.
I don't remember that at all.
It's like 2 matches. It's when his first match is back, trial running after getting his face obliterated into smithereens.
I was wearing a thing that looked like the Phantom of the Opera.
No. That's no. That's when he was Brutus. No, this was like just a face. He wasn't wearing anything protective. His face, that protective thing was a gimmick. His face can
His face is
withstand
metal.
another person shooting into him at 150 miles an hour.
His face
It's
has
all metal.
There's no bone. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
Terminator. If you take off,
But so the third guy is who?
so Neidhart's
Yeah,
on
man.
Who?
Okay.
That's exactly why Vince did it for the jokes.
At least you tried.
Who? Joe.
I've got 2 more made up ones, and then I'm done.
Joe.
Well, I had I don't remember exactly who all the members were, but I believe there was 3. The Blue Bloods. I know it was Regal.
Okay, yes. So
Regal, Taylor, and Eaton.
Yes, Regal,
Earl
David
Eaton.
Taylor, and Bobby Eaton, Robert Eaton.
Who they called Earl. of
Earl.
But I
Eaton.
think also Triple H was at one point, as Tara
was.
Ryzen was in there at some point too, I believe. If I'm not
He was
mistaken.
Sean Paul Levesque.
Yeah, he would do the curtsy and all that.
Yeah.
But he came in after one of them left, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I kind of remember that being a.
I don't think they ever wrestled as a foursome. I think it
Yeah,
was
I
3.
don't even think they wrestled as a threesome ever. I think
Squire, Dave
'cause I
Taylor.
think-
Well, I mean, again, like we didn't have any really rules, so I figured they could always have
Yeah,
teamed
Lord
as
save
a 6-man if needed.
Taylor came to WWE later, remember?
yeah, but he like in WCW he didn't wrestle much, but then when he came back to WWE, they were a team for like 2 months when they needed tag teams.
Yeah. broke Mercury's nose in that match with the Hardys.
No, that wasn't him.
No, they were in the match.
Oh
No,
yeah, they were in the
were
match. I was gonna say that was Matt.
I don't know what they're called, but Sheamus's group right now on SmackDown, him and
Sheamus
Butch
as a
and,
group.
Sheamus Dunn, and I'm not calling him Butch.
and Ridge Holland, or
And
right?
Holland. Yeah.
But do they have a name, or do they have a name, Joe?
Oh,
Not that I'm aware of, no.
I just put Sheamus's group. I don't know what they were called.
they're just 3 guys from the UK.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
That's probably exactly what Vince called them. 3 guys from the UK. Give me them.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Let's put them somewhere.
FBI.
It's good. Which one?
I know the WWE one.
What's the WWE
That's
one?
Nunzio
Tony Mama
Tony
Luke?
Mama Luke
and Vito.
and Big Vito.
Okay.
Before he was wearing dresses.
Yeah.
Sal Graciano.
Big Sal.
Yeah.
And Tracy
And
Smothers.
Tracy Smothers.
Original.
JT Smith.
Yeah.
And ECW, yeah.
FBI, nice.
And there was a girl.
Trinity.
That was
I
Trinity.
don't remember what her
Wasn't
name was.
she-
in
Wasn't she
WWE.
Tony Mama Luke's girlfriend or wife or something?
If so, good for him.
But I don't know.
I mean, I don't think she. I actually don't. I think
The
she's
girl was Trinity.
yeah.
What was her name? Trinity. She was Trinity in TNA. Was she Trinity in WWE
I
too?
think so.
Oh, she kept the same name.
But I don't know what happened to her. She's another one that's disappeared.
She couldn't wrestle.
Wow.
And Women's Revolution happened, and all the people who just got by on their looks went, "Fuck, now what?" Did you see that? Did you see Bailey versus Charlotte? How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
You want me to do that?
Giant fake tits get in the way.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that. Look, I can do this. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want
If-
to? You said you have what? 2 more?
Yeah.
Are they made up?
Yeah.
Do you want to wait?
No.
I still have some.
No.
Okay.
I have my wet dream.
Um,
Brody. Bruiser Brody.
oh, not what I was thinking.
Stan Hansen. And Dr. Death.
Oh, I thought we were Terry Gordy.
He was already in. I was trying not to put people in twice at first.
I thought you were gonna go with like Tony Storm.
And what would you call them?
No.
He said what dream? Oh, he likes Tony Storm. He likes those.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
Real wet dream would have been fucking Buddy Murphy.
Ruby Soho. Rhea. All right, Joe.
But come on. Put anybody up against those 3. Dare
I
you.
had
Oh,
how
no.
about the Job Squad?
Yeah. Well, what's the trios in that? Because they had multiple people.
Was it in Holly, Snow, and
Too Cold? And then
Too
Gilbert.
Cold?
Gilbert.
Yeah.
I thought there were more.
And they eventually added Gilbert and stuff.
Yeah.
Snow was kind of like more like the singles guy. So again, like since there wasn't really any rules, I just kind of like named groups that could have put together a 6-man team.
That's what I did. So the groups I have, I picked because I was like, yeah, 3 of these guys could,
Yeah.
Oh
be a
yeah,
great
these 3
trio.
guys could have made my last one. Yeah, these 3 guys would have made a really good
But I mean,
trios.
group-
I might save this
we
one.
didn't
actually.
get direction. It was just come up with
My
trios.
original list was like the Heenan family. I thought, we take 3 of those, make them, but they didn't
Yeah.
have a trio. So,
Well, that's what I was doing with groups.
well, Joe took my demolition. So I'll take Hart Dynasty.
They're not trios though.
They all wrestle.
Man, he's naming a lot of ones with girls in it, ain't he?
Yeah, you
And
could.
technically, he's like a manager.
Teddy Hart was technically originally supposed to be part of that, but they just didn't sign him.
I was gonna put
Well, his attitude sucks when I hear it.
Yeah.
I was gonna put Kid, DH, and
Natalia.
Natalia, that's
Well,
Hart
That's
Dynasty.
Hart Dynasty.
DH partner. Now is that
Who's his
Doug
partner?
Williams?
Oh,
I was gonna put them. But
yeah, that would make a good team. Or
Um,
Cesaro.
Could have put them
Who
from
was-
TNA.
who was
That was a
Tyson's-
trio, wasn't it?
What?
Wasn't it Doug Williams and
British Invasion.
yeah, weren't they a trio?
British
Magnus?
Invasion, yeah. It was
And Rob Terry.
Rob Taylor
Speaking of
Doug?
Magnus, yeah.
Rob
or
Terry.
Rob Terry.
Yeah.
Those
Rob
3.
Terry.
Speaking of Magnus, I have a created one.
Okay.
Oh,
Doug
Guys-
Williams,
Guys that have slept with Mickey James.
Magnus,
Oh.
and Regal.
so you went the Vince McMahon route? Just give me the UK guys.
They're all fucking yeah. No,
They're all fucking British. Fuck them Brits.
Regal. They're all hard hitting. They're all. It's pretty much like a British.
I love Regal. He's another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I have another Vince McMahon as
You
one.
can skip me. I'll save mine for a little.
All right.
Okay.
Skip
Joe?
the humor a little dark here.
All right. Well, this is my last one. They were never technically a trios, but I thought they could have been, and that's the Midnight Express.
Yeah, well, actually, they were. Yes, they
Did
did.
they ever team up as
They did
six
one
man?
match. It was
Okay.
it was much later than but they did do
I
one.
know, like
all
they had
three of them
swapped
were
out the members, but
Andre-
I don't remember them ever teaming.
Yeah. They did one match where they were all together.
Wow.
But I thought that would be a really cool one.
Andre looks like shit. He's just old. Like
Yeah. I mean, they did do matches with like Cornette as their third, like
yeah.
But I thought of the actual wrestlers, if it could have been.
What a terrible idea that was.
Condrey.
How many more you got?
Depends if they're allowed or not.
Wow.
They're probably not, but I'll give you a pass for now until I yell at you.
I have a decent amount.
Okay, so do I.
Jesus.
I have I don't know what they were called, but the group that Selena Vega managed, was it Andrade, Angel Garza, and wasn't Theory in that for?
I have no idea.
And Selena Vega.
No, that wasn't Theory. I thought that was Shane Thorne before he went into the other group.
What? When did this happen?
Right, you know what I'm talking about, Jared? This is Selena Vega wasn't wrestling yet. She was whatever happened.
No, it was
being Andrade.
It was
Andrade and then Angel Garza.
And Hector.
Not Hector Garza.
You mean
he's
Humberto
Carrillo.
Where?
I thought wasn't Theory in, because one of them got hurt and he filled in. I don't remember.
No. It was before Andrade left.
I have no.
Vince took all the Hispanics and put them in a group.
I have no idea.
I did that too.
Go ahead. What's this? A made up one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me?
He's gonna throw something at you.
Dom, Ray, and Andrade.
No.
Andrade's
Jesus
from Colombia or
Christ.
something, isn't he?
Or you can put Chavo in there for the whole Eddie thing.
No. That is terrible.
Two Mexicans and Andrade's from Colombia.
And then an actual team was Kai and Tai.
Yeah, they did a lot. They actually had a trios match on the first ever ECW pay-per-view minus Funaki.
I had no idea how to spell it, but I have it.
It was Terry Boy, Taka, and who else?
Dick to go.
Dick to go, yeah.
Then Funaki came in when one
Funaki
of those two left.
Well, in Japan, in Michinoku Pro, they were a team, but in WWE, it was just Taka and Funaki for a very long time.
And they had a manager. What was his man? What was his name? Kaita had a manager.
Something Son.
They
called him something Son.
Yeah.
I
don't remember.
Choppy Pee.
Oh, Joe, you said you didn't have any more, right?
No, because all the ones we named, all the ones that were like on my list.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You want to talk about trios? You're throwing them out there, so we might as well do this. You've got the Dolph Ziggler shirt. What about Dirty Dogs and Happy Corbin?
Yeah,
they were doing a 6-man for a while.
Or throw AJ in there, because AJ and Dolph are a team now. I guess
I have AJ.
AJ Styles.
Yeah,
and Dolph are a team.
Loosely.
Why? They're both feuding with the same guy, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
it's one of those like I don't like him and you don't like him, so let's team up and go fight him.
And then Robert Roode is just somewhere,
but they're not really friends.
Don't call him that. Don't call him that.
I have the Legion of Doom
with
Hawk, Animal, and Droz. Remember? He was. He was.
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember because Hawk kept falling off the ring and he was drunk.
Yes, I do remember.
I'm not saying it was good. And then it was Heidenreich, which is even worse.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't with Hawk. Hawk was dead.
Yeah,
and Droz was paralyzed. I don't know. Was Hawk dead?
I think it's when Animal was by himself. And
they Hawk had passed away.
Comeback. But I don't know what year Hawk died. I don't think Hawk was dead.
Yeah, Hawk had passed away, and Animal came back as a solo, and it wasn't working, so they put him with Heidenreich because it wasn't working as a solo either.
WWE had just released that DVD.
Well, so they came back in 2003 for the Kane thing, right? They jobbed to Kane and RVD.
Heidenreich did a thing with Undertaker, so it was
that was before that. That was before.
He also raped Michael Cole.
Yeah,
it was like
implied.
The
I like your poetry.
The LOD thing was after.
Yeah, it's when he turned face.
Yeah. So 2005, 2006.
Yeah, maybe something.
Because I think that's the same time as Matt and Tatanka.
But I do.
That's when they were just like, "Hey, there you go."
I do think the Legion of Doom they did wrestle as a trio with Droz.
Maybe.
I have Nation of Domination.
Which one?
Yeah, there was like
Which
18 people
version?
in that group.
Because
Was
the original was the trios. Everybody else is just multiple members. But the original Nation, which would be Farouk, Crush, and Savio, right? Yeah. That would have been the original Nation of Domination.
I was thinking Farouk, D-Lo, and Mark.
No, they weren't the original. D-Lo was actually just you just walked with them.
Bobbing his head.
The
They also had
original-
like PG-13 was in there.
Yeah, PG-13 would wrap him to the ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they had
Like,
Clarence
talk.
Mason was their
Yeah.
manager.
But the original was Farouk, Crush, and Savio. And that's why that then split off into faction warfare between Los Boricuas,
Gang Wars.
still
they
the
called it.
Nation of Domination,
DOA.
DOA.
DOA, yeah. They took
Um,
each member of that and gave them a group.
LAX.
With Conan? Or do you mean Eddie Kingston and Santana
I was gonna say,
Ortiz?
did original LAX do trios?
Here's a good one. Well,
The original LAX was what? Homicide Hernandez.
And then
Conan was
Conan.
their manager though.
that's what I mean.
But
Was
Conan
there-
wasn't a trios in TNA. 3 Live Crew. It was R-Truth, Conan, and Road Dogg.
Ron Killings, yeah.
So then we can do Santana Ortiz and Kingston.
Yeah, technically they were LAX.
They were like the second.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They were maybe the third.
Yeah,
The
I
original-
think-
they were the redone version.
yeah. I think Homicide was
They were
there
the
with somebody
Impact.
else.
They were the Impact version
Yeah,
of
Not TNA.
LAX. Exactly.
yeah.
The original TNA was Homicide Hernandez and Conan.
Oh, that though makes me think of another one that I did not put, and I love all these guys. OVE.
Ohio versus everyone.
Yeah.
Sammy Callahan, man.
Didn't wasn't there a Canadian? What were they called?
Yeah, there's Canadians all over.
In
Oh,
Canada?
It was
Team,
PD,
yeah, it was
Petey
that was
Williams.
that was a revolving door though.
Oh, okay. I can't
Like,
remember.
It was Petey Williams, Bobby
Roode, Eric Young, A1. There was a big dude. I forget his name. Oh, was Jimmy Raven there? Is he Canadian?
Well, Eric Young's not Canadian. I don't think he's in it.
Sanity.
Eric Young's not Canadian.
I don't think he is.
Yeah,
is.
that's what
Is
it is.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Young's Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow. Who was
Yeah.
Bobby Roode isn't
I
Canadian.
know those fucking hosers, man. They just blend right in.
One of them that wasn't really.
I've
Canadian.
always known
Fucking Canucks.
EY and Bobby Roode as Canadian. So
Petey
And
Williams.
by John's thing, you could say Rock and Rave Infection, Jimmy Rave and was it Christy Hemme and Lance Archer?
Lance Archer. Yeah.
Lance Hoyt, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry. Whatever the fuck he was at that
You
point.
got more?
yeah.
Tramp stamp Hoyt.
I got more. He said I have Jinder, Veer Mahan, and Shanky. I don't know what they were
Who
called.
the fuck is Shanky?
Remember you watched that Saudi Arabia and you said I like these two big guys that are with Jinder. Those two big guys.
Veer was one of them.
Veer was one, and Shanky is what they were called when he became to main roster. But now Veer's off Raw and Shanky's
I forgot about Veer. So he came and is he still here?
he like beat Ray up like
Did he
3 weeks in
come
a
and
row
leave?
and then left. Yeah.
I'll get these out of the way. Kenny and Bucks, Dark Order. Take any 3 from Dark Order because there is only like 4 now.
What about
When Dark Order debuted, was it just Uno and Grayson?
No, that was Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
when they
Super Smash
debuted,
Bros, but then they turned into the Dark Order.
And it was just those two, right? And then they added. We used to have guys come out with masks.
yeah.
That was the Dark Order.
That was
They would
Dark
beat
Order.
people up, but they were
Yeah.
called.
They were just minions.
yeah, they weren't
anything.
like workers. They were, yeah.
Then they added Reynolds and Silver, and then 10 was 10 there before Brody was the Exalted
yeah,
one.
Yeah. 10, and then I think 5 was the last one.
And
But
then
5
Brody.
5 is gone.
But 5, one of them did not come in until after Brody was there. I want to say it was 5.
Alan
I-
Angels.
I thought it was 10 though. I thought 10 didn't show up till after Brody.
I think 10 came in after Brody.
Yeah,
I thought I
think
thought 10 was like one of the henchmen, and then we were like, holy fuck, that guy's big.
I
And
don't
then-
know. I don't remember them having a big muscle guy, because like it's hard to bring in Brody Lee after you've already got a big muscle guy. Now you need a bigger muscle guy. You
No,
know?
he's the leader.
Yeah, but I just don't remember 10 being a thing.
I
till-
just remember that whole thing with Colt.
Oh, yeah. Is
Yeah, I
Colt
think
Cabana
Colt
still in it?
Cabana.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's an orange sometimes. I
The
don't
only
know.
reason I know who's still there
Like, he's
is
an
because
actual
of
orange
BTE.
sometimes. His body just gets transferred. You just gotta watch BTE.
I'm telling you, watch it. It's funny.
Right.
So Dark Order, Bucks, Kenny. I only have one more actual group left, but I have more teams that I made. United Empire.
They're not a trio.
It's a group,
It's a group.
but you can take 3 of them.
Who's
The
your
fucking NWO then. Why don't we just throw the fucking NWO in here? We'll get NWO 2000. We got
Well,
Wolfpack. We'll get LWO.
How many is in
We
United
got
Empire?
Fucking
BWO.
I don't know.
Isn't there like 5 or 6?
BWO is a trio. That is 3
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, that's true.
That's the only one that is.
The reason I said
Who's
United,
United
Empire?
Empire?
Is because I
It's
don't know.
TJ. It's Osprey. Cobb. Great O'Con. No, there's some other dudes.
There's another
2.
one.
There's 2
TJ
other.
Wilson, Tyson Kidd.
No,
TJ
TJP.
Perkins.
Oh, TJP. Okay.
No, TJ Wilson works at WWE. He's the
Why does-
producer.
It's made up, so I didn't
Oh.
know. I mean,
No.
I'll
United
say
Empire isn't made up.
Tyson
Oh,
or
No,
T.
United Empire is a thing.
oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
a-
know.
in-
I thought it was one of his made up ones.
No, United Empire.
What are they?
TJ
MLW?
MLW,
Partially,
Japan.
but Japan. New Japan.
Oh.
I was thinking TJ, Osprey, and Cobb.
But Cobb is with Great O'Con, so why wouldn't you say TJ and Great O'Con and Cobb and then Osprey and those other 2 dudes that are always hanging around him?
I don't know.
I don't
the
know
other
their
2
names.
dudes, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Osprey can be the singles guy then. So yeah.
Oh, you wish he was a single guy.
Okay. I couldn't remember what they were called. Isaiah Swerve Scott's group that was on SmackDown for a week and got released. Do you remember, Joe? Was it
Yeah.
Isaiah Swerve Scott? There was another guy.
Yeah, it was
Girl or
Top
was it another guy?
Dollar.
Yeah, something like that.
Top
Top dollar.
Top.
Yeah.
No, Top Dollar was one of the. That was
Top
the,
Dollar was one of the wrestlers. What the hell were they called?
Was the girl that like the manager, or is she a worker? Or was there 3 guys and a girl?
I don't know.
I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah, B-Fab was the girl. Top Dollar was the wrestler, and Swerve, and I can't remember their name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were on like SmackDown.
Yeah, they were on
that.
NXT, and they were really hot, and then they got brought to SmackDown. They were on for like 2 weeks, and then the girl got released, and Top Dollar got released, and
They
then
were called.
that was it.
And we know where Swerve
Hit
is.
Row.
Hit
Hit
row.
row.
Hit
yeah.
Row, there you go.
Was it 3 guys and her? Does it say?
I don't
It
remember.
was yeah.
Because
But
Isaiah,
I don't know if they wrestled as a.
They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
What did I?
I have
What
Swerve
about
on my
Mustache
list.
Mountain?
Mustache.
We know where Isaiah is. What happened to the other guys?
I don't know.
Wasn't it one? He was like a big E. He was a big.
Mustache Mountain. That's Trent Severn. Trent Seven.
Tyler Bate.
Bate and Pete Dunne.
Dunne.
Even though Pete Dunne didn't really.
Have a mustache.
He did.
And
At
he
first.
did.
He did before.
He broke off with him pretty quickly, though, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, he did have a.
Yeah, because didn't he fight Tyler Bate for the UK?
You still have a lot left.
Yeah.
Okay. I have all made up ones now. So Hurricane, Rosie, and Axiom.
And who
Axiom.
are you making out wrestlers now?
That's a kid.
Oh,
That's A-Kid's new NXT name.
why him?
Superheroes. I don't know.
He's a superhero.
I don't know. He dresses like one.
Why not Mighty Molly?
Axiom's supposed to be a
I didn't include women because I didn't know.
like a math whiz or whatever.
Yeah, but he wears
What?
like a mask and a
Fucking
cape.
Super Eric,
Yeah.
Curry Man, Shark Boy.
I have Molly with the Hollies.
Oh God,
Hardcore Crash and Molly.
the cousins.
The Dudleys we could do. Spike,
Dudley's
Bubba, and
is
Devon.
technically it's mostly
In-
Bubba,
In
Devon,
WWE was those.
and Spike, but there's a lot of
And
Dudleys.
ECW, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Daddy
dick.
Dudley got around.
big dick.
Um,
Dudley, big
Sign
dick
guy, Dudley. Dances with Dudley.
Yeah,
Keith Lee, Swerve, and Ricky Starks. I think would be a great trio.
yeah, that would. That wouldn't be terrible.
I enjoy Swerve and
2
Keith
workers
Lee.
and in the muscle.
Yeah, well, they're all workers. What do you mean?
Keith Lee
Well,
can work. Yeah.
yeah, Keith Lee can toss people around too.
And
If you present him that
not
way.
safely.
yeah. I was gonna- oh, also, what about that autograph you have, or the 8x10? Not that you have, but Blackwell. It was orange. Those 3 guys.
That's a trio. Orange and the best friends. Orange, Chuck. And
Oh, you're talking about
Trent.
the ants?
Yeah.
The colony is what they're called.
Yeah.
Colony.
Well, that's what you call answer.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what they are.
I mean, best friends is more than. I mean, well, yeah, I guess.
Well, it's
'cause
those 2 in
Statlander
orange.
It was, yeah. And
Statlander,
Yuta's
yeah,
out.
Yuta's, yeah.
And now Chuck is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, he
well,
is.
Trent is gone.
Oh, is he?
He's with what's?
I mean, Chuck is out of the company.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I thought he didn't say he was
No,
left.
he's
No.
still no.
No. Trent is with he's Roppongi Vice.
Yeah, but Roppongi Vice is still. They're all part of Chaos, which is the overall group. Actually, that is Okada's group in New Japan.
I have Too Cool.
I can't believe I forgot them.
Yeah, I saw. I just didn't put them. Yeah, try to stay away from WWE.
I have a current one, Toxic Attraction. Mandy Rose.
The fuck is that? Oh,
Mandy Rose and what is it, Gigi Dolan and what's the other girl?
Had a name.
I don't know who the other girl is. Yeah.
Casey Jane or something.
I didn't know.
Okay. Are they still?
Gigi.
They're the tag champs, and she's
Gigi
the women's.
Dolan, like Gigi Allen.
Gigi Dolan. Yeah.
Is she supposed
No,
to?
not the letter G twice. It's G-I-G-I.
Oh,
They're not tag champs.
Okay. Are they the ones that just broke
Actually,
up?
your girl Casey Catanzaro is a tag champ now.
oh yeah. Then she turned, or she got turned on by like Jade or something like that.
I don't know.
Just
Cora-
win the belts, and then she turned on her.
No.
Cora Jade turned.
That's Cora Jade
on
and
somebody
Roxy.
else. Yeah, so they're the tag champions because they
Oh.
dropped them.
Casey is tag champs now with.
She is just the tag champions.
Fire-
No, I don't know who the other one is.
I remember
I don't know.
that was like 2 years ago. That Rumble when she came out, and we were all like, "Oh, I like
That was
her."
more than 2 years ago.
And then what did she?
I think that was more. That was like the first women's rumble.
we all liked her. We're like, "Oh shit!" And then,
I think you'll like this one. Steen, Generico, Tyler Black. I don't know why I threw
Not
Tyler Black.
No,
I didn't know who else to
Karina.
throw in there.
Karina. That's who I would. If
Okay.
I
not
were to
Colby,
pick.
Steve.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want
offense
Steen
to
and
Colby, he was
Generico.
very
Actually, though,
cool.
Colby would work.
Colby was very cool when we met. him.
God,
Yeah.
man, when he sounded just like his dad. Oh, if I just close my eyes and
I think if you look at him quickly, he looks like Austin Aries. Colby.
yeah,
you
kind
kinda
of.
just
But
look.
also, if you look at him quickly and you look at the picture, the Steve Carino figure that I have, the ECW one, he looks just like the picture on that box. He looks just like his dad when his dad was young. He doesn't look like him now.
Does he work like him?
No, he's worse like a cruiserweight.
Huh.
His Carino's whole thing was like old school, like
Yeah, he's
the-
hardcore.
no, he not hardcore, but like the old school bloody, like the Ric Flair, the Dusty Rhodes, that kind of shit.
I have an all girl trio, Riot Squad.
Toxic Attraction was an all-girl trio.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Attraction
Toxic
was
Attraction. Yeah.
Also an all girl trio.
Riot Squad.
Yeah.
What was the porno one? Sorority Sisters. It was Paige. No.
Paige,
I'm serious.
Revolution.
No, I'm serious.
Paige, Mandy Rose, and Sonya.
No. That wasn't the porno one though. It was Paige. Was it
Xavier
Charlotte?
Woods. Paige, Xavier Woods, and what was
And,
that guy's name?
Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox.
That's a threesome right there. That's a trio. Or
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Paige, Xavier Woods, and the camera.
No. It was Charlotte and Becky, I think, or Charlotte. It's Charlotte and Becky, or Charlotte and Sasha. Whenever they first came on,
They were
it's Becky.
the four
Because it was
horsewomen.
they ended up calling them PCB, Paige,
Yeah.
Charlotte, Becky. But when they first showed up, they called them sorority sisters, and then everybody was like, "That's the name of a porno site. Like you can't call them that right away."
Yeah, because it was like Team Bad. It was like the Bellas and Tamina or something.
Yeah,
I have Revolution, which was
that was so funny though. Oh my god,
Paige.
Wait, Revolution is a team. Revolution is what? Help me out here. Benoit, Eddie, Saturn.
That was the
The Radicals.
Right. So Revolution was their name in WCW.
This is that they were called with the Paige's group.
Paige, Mandy, and
Sorry,
Sonya.
they're called Revolution.
Retribution.
No,
Retribution.
No, Retribution
is
That was
was,
Mustafa
was
Ali's
the,
terrible group.
something.
No, they weren't called Revolution.
So
I can't remember what they were called, but that's what I'm thinking
I
about.
don't know why, but for some reason I think these three together, Gargano and Ciampa.
DIY.
And TJP.
And Casey.
Yeah, there we go.
He's gonna give you that one. Okay.
Oh, that just made me think of another trios.
The new Wyatt family. Casey and his Kane's son. And
I don't know if fuck.
What about that one?
No, Switchblade
Conspiracy
Conspiracy.
with Moxley. Yeah.
Moxley, Sammy Callahan, and technically Joe Gacy. That was the thing.
That's
Yeah,
a good
Joe
one.
Gacy's been around for a long time.
I like Sammy too.
Sammy Callahan?
Yeah, I like Sammy.
La Resistance.
Oh yeah.
Were they a trio?
Yeah. Rene Dupree,
Conway, Rob
and-
Conway.
But I thought
Savon
somebody replaced somebody. I didn't know they were a trio.
They
Yeah,
just
then
branched off.
Oh,
one got hurt, and then Conway came in, and
Oh,
they
okay.
were the three for a while till another one got hurt, and then they split them
And
up.
then
in the draft.
and one was always with Pat Patterson sucking his dick, so he
Con-
could never work.
Conway was the
he was
fancy-
the American who joined.
Well, yeah, but he was the fancy guy after they split. Savon
No.
was the model.
Yeah. No, Rene Dupree was the teamed up with Kenzo.
Yeah.
He had that mustache and the Fifi little dog and that little
Yeah.
gay little dance he did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
we're not
then,
gonna say that anymore.
Savon Gaudier just took it up the butt
Yeah,
from Pat Patterson.
I have one more left.
go ahead.
So, this is kind of like a cruiserweight team.
I have two more.
Ali, Kid Cash,
Oh my gosh.
What?
and Gregory Helms.
What? What the fuck? Okay,
And Gregory
I'm not
Helms.
even giving that. You don't dignify anything with that.
Why? Look,
Jesus,
Gregory
fucking
Helms
Kid
was-
fucking Cash.
I don't know why I liked Kid Cash. I don't know.
When the Pitbull, like that version of him?
the
Him and Jamie
Pitbulls,
Noble?
the remake of the Pitbulls in their bright yellow ugly ass tights.
I don't know why. I just like Kid Cash.
He looked like Owen Hart a little bit, I always thought.
Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn, yeah.
I'm
They
pretty-
literally made
they
like,
have
the
the same
figure.
tights. Yeah.
Yeah, they use the same
Like,
tights for the same
If
figure.
you look at Jerry Lynn, he has those yellow tights with the silver.
Yeah.
So did Kid Cash.
Uh,
All right, that's it. I got shit on, but
I
whatever.
have
I wasn't given
that
direction.
last one was fucking terrible.
I have La Familia,
What?
Edge, Chavo, and Bam Neely.
Bam Neely.
Remember him? And
That
then,
just made
Mickey
me
was-
think of one though. Technically, I don't know. They're not a trio. They're stable.
and then I guess you have Edge and his Edge heads were a
Yes,
trio.
that was yes.
I forget what they were they called
Yeah,
anything?
Edgeheads. Yeah.
I mean, that the group was called anything or no?
I don't think so.
That was Hawkins and Ryder. In case.
Yeah,
And then I have
Major Bros.
the club. Gallows, Anderson, and AJ.
Oh.
In WWE, they were the club.
Is that what they were called, like officially?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the club.
Oh.
Yeah, they were called the club.
Yeah, and they
thought they
wrestled as a trio.
Oh,
It couldn't be called the Bullet Club. We can't have that.
I know, but
Yeah.
technically, that's not even the Bullet Club. That would be fucking fitting with them.
Yeah.
All right, so are we ending with my fucking made up one?
Yeah.
You are.
Oh no, we shouldn't have ended with it. They're called the Deadheads.
Oh god,
It's a good name.
I already know where this
Kevin
is going.
Thorne.
Yeah,
Zombie.
I like it.
Starts with Al Snow.
He carries a head.
Yeah.
His career's dead.
Yes.
Hey, he's doing great in
Chris
it.
Benoit.
Also in the head shrinkers or the head
He
bangers.
was OPW,
Yeah.
and he has a collar elbow, the clothing line.
Does he still? So Deadheads, Al Snow, Chris Benoit, Owen Hart.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You gave me shit for my teams.
Jeez.
That would be a great.
Oh, wow.
It would, but
I mean,
uh,
they can all take a bump.
Yeah. I thought of another funny one about Owen Hart hitting his head on the way down, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Jeez.
Owen Hart, the guy that put his harness on, and Vince.
What happened to when Vince McMahon sent him home happy that they're all going home depressed and sad that it was dark?
No, everybody in the crowd might have thought it was fucking a work.
They would have been confused,
Yeah. Watched the guy die.
especially as a kid. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm excited for these trios titles, but I
You
feel
know it's
like
gonna be
it's
fucking dumb.
they're gonna get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Who's going to go to some ex-WWE guys?
Who's how's that all Atlantic, is that what it's called?
Oh, the one Adam Cole one?
No.
No, Pac one.
Pac.
Oh, okay.
Adam Cole won a trophy that is
Owen
was
Owen
presented-
Hart thing, yeah.
Yeah, that was presented
Which,
in the form of a belt.
Did you not Owen Hart related, but Dana Warrior's off creative now.
Good.
All right, well, I'm gonna dip out, guys. I got something I gotta do. So it's great doing the show with you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
All right. Well, thank you for joining
All right.
us.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah.
So yes, Dana Warrior is gone from.
I didn't know she
WWE
knew anything
creative.
about wrestling.
I think she was just put there for the fucking award.
Name it the Shad Award or something like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a terrible
But
award.
these trios titles are going to get lost. I mean, Pac defended the title twice.
I forgot he was even
So-
champion.
Yeah. Exactly. Name a fucking belt that he's like. Name a match
We
that's
all
been for the belt.
enjoy AEW, but I think Tony needs help with creative.
Yeah.
It's a lot for him to manage.
Well, what's Dixie Carter up to? Give her a call.
Probably still has a hand in
She's
Impact.
she's holding on to Hulk Hogan's leg somewhere.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
I mean, she loves Christian.
I will say, and something that I brought up. Say this Vince McMahon shit happened back in January. Okay. Ric Flair's last match could have been at SummerSlam or even WrestleMania. They could have done it right. Nothing wrong with what they did for the 605 fucking JCP. Conrad did a great job. Nothing wrong with Jay Lethal or Andrade or Jeff Jarrett. I'm not giving any of that shit.
Jeff looked good.
Jeff always looks good. You guys, he's the most underrated fucking wrestler ever.
That should be our next topic.
I'm
Man,
sorry.
Jeff.
He's fucking phenomenal. I don't get it. It's not my favorite thing. I don't get the gimmick, but he's fucking good. He doesn't have bad matches. I don't like him on top. I don't think he was a good world champion. I don't think he ever did anything for a belt.
I saw the
But
bumps he was
he's
taking, and I was
fucking
like, oh my
amazing.
God.
I remember when TNA first started, and they were chanting for him to drop the belt because he was hogging
That's
it.
exactly. That's what I don't like. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I have to say negative about Jeff Jarrett. Other than that, the guy is fucking phenomenal at everything he does. You talk about who was the first guy to put over AJ Styles. It was Jeff Jarrett.
And
he got that. Think about that flashing double J hat.
Oh my God.
That gimmick never should get
hated
over.
him.
And he got it over.
You hated him.
and that match, Jay Lethal was a kid. Like he was. He even tweeted out like, thank you to AEW for allowing me to do this.
Did Flair pick him, or was he there?
Well, he trained Flair. So essentially, when you're doing that match, now you've got a guy in there that knows what you're capable of doing.
And Lethal is a huge fan of Flair.
Yeah, of course, they've been friends since the fucking
Woo!
yeah.
That's my thing. Don't do that. That's my thing.
It's easier getting off than getting on. That was the big one. That's my line. That's my line.
Yeah, but he even said like
Jumping
that was,
off,
that was
jumping
like
off, and jumping on, or something.
a dream match for him. But Lethal looked good. Jarrett looked good. Andrade looked good. Flair was there.
Andrade's dick looked good. Did you see that thing hanging out of them tights?
Yeah, he was wearing
Jesus
trunks.
Christ! Yeah, he's wearing trunks.
Didn't see any
Not
of it.
not
Yeah,
pants.
he can't wear trunks. There's way too much to contain in there. That thing was hitting everybody in the front row.
I know why
Bret
Charlotte's
Hart
so
knows what
happy.
it tastes like.
I know why Charlotte's so
Can't
happy.
wait for that video of him in Charlotte. Not for Charlotte though. It's like Tommy Lee. Like nobody watches that shit for Pam Anderson. Everybody just goes, "Have you seen him? Jesus Christ!"
He ain't much to look at, then damn.
Yeah.
I'm confused about the whole Jeff Jarrett thing though. Like Jay Lethal makes sense. Andrade makes sense because it's his son-in-law.
You don't listen to my world.
No, I don't.
Plus, in Tennessee, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, not only that, yes, Jeff Jarrett is Tennessee. He is.
Like, you know what Jerry Lawler is to Memphis?
Well,
Well, that is Tennessee, isn't it?
but yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
Jeff Jarrett is the current. But not only that it's Jeff Jarrett was never a real horseman.
Hmm.
That type of thing. So they had that feud going.
well,
And they played it up on the fucking podcast over and over. So I'm hoping this week, now that it's all done, because it's one of my favorite podcasts, I'm hoping, or not this week. This week they just recapped what happened. I'm hoping next week
back to normal.
we're back to real My World with Jeff Jarrett.
Flair didn't put a figure 4 on, did he?
He did, but he could not sit up.
I was gonna say he didn't end with it.
He
I
did. No, he
No,
did end with it.
I saw. So
So he
which
laid
which
flat?
is confusing me because both
Yes, let's just not even talk about it. Look, Ric Flair, the professional wrestler, same way I see Kane, not Glenn Jacobs. Ric Flair, the professional wrestler, is a legend. Yes, I hope that this is his
I was gonna
actual
say,
last match.
I hope this was his
It was
last.
not supposed I didn't go in thinking that this was going to be a 5-star classic. This was not Kenny Omega versus
This isn't him and Steamboat.
Will
Will Prime
Ospreay,
on Clash
yeah,
of Champions, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not him and Steamboat. This is not him and Terry Funk. It's not him and Dusty. It's not him and Harley.
Yeah. Flair in his prime.
Yeah,
When he was a 60-minute man. Not anymore.
he could go 60 seconds and get blown, but he got his last farewell. They paid tribute to Jim Crockett. It was very well done.
And he was in there with people he trusted.
Yes.
Run by his
Unless
son-in-law.
Charlotte and Andrade get divorced, then he'll have to do it all over again with somebody like, I don't know, fucking
With Charlotte's next husband.
Yeah, who's their next?
I don't
husband?
think Andrade's English is very good, so
It is not.
How the hell did Flair understand it?
Why do you need to understand him?
Oh. I just feel like communication is key in them.
I assume Jeff Jarrett called that match.
Or lethal.
No, Jarrett called that match.
Jared used to run a company. He could call him match.
Jarrett called that match. I assume. Obviously, I don't know anything.
Unless Conrad really laid everything out.
Jeff Jarrett, not only is he knows how to work young guys, he knows how to work old guys. He knows how to do what in what spot. Everything was perfect, except for that finish, which had to end as in a 1-2-3 instead of a tap out, which Jarrett could have just tapped out. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
But
Well, I guess he was knocked out. That was the thing. Got hit with knucks. Breast knucks.
What about the rest of the card? Besides, you said the lucha match with
I heard the AAA match was really good.
I wish I watched it.
By
By the time I wanted
Cardona.
to watch it, it was like
Is it on
an hour and a
YouTube
half
like
in.
at all?
Was that?
Is there any clips of it on YouTube that you guys know or
Probably.
highlights?
I saw the Matt Cardona one a lot. He took a diamond cutter from DDP after running in and attacking Josh Alexander,
Mhm.
The TNA champion.
Okay.
The undercard was definitely the highlight.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Again, nothing to take away from that match, but
No.
it was definitely a shock
Yeah,
factor.
it is what it was. You know,
Yeah.
it's you can't go in there thinking you were going to see this giant classic match, but it was to pay tribute to Ric Flair
Yeah.
and be done.
The greatest
Please,
of all time.
please, just go home, relax, enjoy your time.
Did you guys? I have a good story. It's old, happened in like June, but did you guys hear what John Cena did? You guys are on social media more than me.
Please tell me you're not talking about the Brodus Clay thing.
No.
Oh.
He traveled to
Yes.
Yeah.
There was this family in the Ukraine, and they're trying to escape because of what's going on.
Mhm.
And this boy did this. I don't know how old he was, like 10, 8
it's-
or 10.
he has Down syndrome
Yes.
or
And he didn't
autism.
want to leave because change is big for them.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
this was his home.
Mhm.
And his mom got him to leave because she said, "We're going to go meet John Cena." That's how she convinced him to leave the country.
Hmm.
And they got as far as the Netherlands.
Mm.
And John Cena got wind of this story.
Where Malachi is from, right? From
Netherlands,
See?
yes.
And Cena flew over and met this boy
Wow,
and talked him into coming to America.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So on his own time.
I did not know that. No, I
Cena
did not hear
paid
that.
for it himself.
He flew out.
He booked a flight. It was all on his own. He just saw about it on social media and helped this boy out.
I fucking hate him so much.
And that's a good story.
No,
Yeah.
fuck it. It's not. Just I want to hate him. He has to be hated.
Well, I do the opposite. Like John Cena, the wrestler, but John Cena, the human being.
Yeah.
That's a good story. I heard that in the podcast. Saying like, oh man,
I did not hear
Yeah,
that,
I saw that.
that's a
yeah.
good story.
I saw the video on YouTube.
Yeah, he contacted WWE and said, "Can I get some merch?" And they helped him out with stuff.
And these guys on TikTok, I don't know exactly where they're from, but I want to say it's of African like heritage somewhere. This guy on TikTok,
Are you talking?
imitates
No,
the
they're
entrance.
Indian.
Are they?
Yeah, they're
Like from India?
Are you talking about the Roman Reigns bloodline ones where they sent him over the belts and
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, they're from India.
Okay. My
So
apologies.
they're Indians,
Yes, they're
Uh,
actual Indians, not what
not Native
Americans falsely call Indians when
Um,
they are actually indigenous people.
but it does look like they're in a not a great area. But this guy recreates
It's him and his brothers,
these
his little brothers,
Yeah.
and they were doing the fucking the bloodline, the fucking Roman Reigns bullshit, and they were doing it with like fake titles. and WWE sent them over real belts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, or Roman did. I'm not sure who did it.
Yeah, I don't know. But before that, I mean, he did Undertaker's entrance. He did, Brock Lesnar. He did. It's just he does entrances, and
but there was like a TikTok of the Bloodline guys watching them do.
The one kid was Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
and
the entrance.
They had like cardboard belts.
Why don't they send all those guys in New York to do them on the subway station?
But
you ever see those? They have. Oh yeah, it's really cool.
Like
they just take over a whole subway car and they just do like wrestling entrances and they'll do a match and shit. Have you ever seen the guys that do it in a store
like Walmart?
Oh my god, those guys are fucking good. Those guys need to get booked.
I don't fucking ballsy too. The way they do some of the moves they do on the
I don't have TikTok.
They'll just like TikTok. In the middle of Walmart out of nowhere. They just like start having a match. They're like having a real. They're bumping and shit.
I saw somebody do like a Canadian destroyer through a table.
Yeah.
If they're not really over displays and shit, like destroying.
I assume they probably like pay for it, but no, I don't think they
probably
knock over
after
shit.
Hours.
Yeah.
No,
it looks like it's during the. I've been working on getting that thing loose the whole time.
Are you proud of yourself? Now you
got
it. Okay.
I'm done.
I think next week though we will talk underrated. We've been saying about it for a while, so
okay.
I come up with a list for that.
Underrated.
My personal underrated. Yeah.
So, WWE
Kid Cash, fucking Pitbulls, they were a #1 tag team. Jamie Noble, he was shit, but Kid Cash, he was fucking amazing.
I didn't say that.
Oh no, sorry. Jamie Noble's really fucking good. That's why
I didn't say that.
That's why Pitbulls got so
I liked
over.
Kid Cash, I don't know why.
Yeah, you and Kid Cash's mom. That's about it.
I remember one video game I used to play him a lot. He was good.
Speaking of video games,
I'm giving out, but I fucking like Kid Cash. I'm just doing it to be a dick. I like Kid Cash too.
They have a trailer of the AEW video game. Kind of a teaser trailer.
Britt Baker versus Adam Cole.
Yeah,
and some kind of baseball game.
It's like they have mini games in the game.
It's Mario Party.
Yeah, like you can play baseball. You can do a dance off. You can something.
Just what I want in my wrestling game.
Yep.
But it's the same.
It's not a wrestling game. It's an AEW game.
Fight Forever. It's titled.
No, well, yeah, that's right. Just Fight Forever. You're not fighting.
What happened to our wrestling game thing?
Well, it's still there. We can do it whenever.
Well, you said once a month. I didn't know when we were doing it.
That would just take a while, but yeah, we can do it. So WWE looks like it's trending in a good direction with Triple H in charge.
Yeah.
AEW has All Out coming up soon. The next thing we have is September 17th.
Outbreak Wrestling
at the Hamburg Field
back
House
in
again.
Hamburg again.
Are we gonna be set up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Of course.
Yep. And then after that, October 15th in Harrisburg. Zimbo Shrine.
The
A Night to Remember 2.
The capital.
It's a bunch of local independent wrestling companies coming together, putting on a super show.
Because it's all about unity. It's not about competition. It's about supporting each other.
We'll be there.
Are we going to the Lancaster show just as fans?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think you guys are. I'm not.
RVD Alberto.
I'd like to.
When is it?
August 20th.
Yeah, I think I have my daughter.
Oh yeah, I'm not going. Sorry.
Never
mind. I didn't know what day it was.
But yeah, we have some cool stuff coming up. It's about to storm, so
yeah,
should call it quits. Enjoy wrestling.
It's about to Lance Storm.
See you.
Or Tony Storm.